This is Tim Parker, President and Founder of DealerLink, the nation's premier automotive lead provider. The following short video will give you an introduction and overview to many different types of lead services that DealerLink provides dealers all over the country. We absolutely guarantee it will help you sell more cars. DealerLink has been providing auto sales leads to car dealers all over the country now for more than 11 years. Our 500 company-owned consumer auto finance sites dominate the organic search engines. We're proud to say that we've also generated over 8 million leads during these 11 years into the dealer community, and all of our leads are generated in-house. Throughout the rest of this video, we'd like to explain to you the different types of lead programs that DealerLink has to offer. We're going to go with direct mail, then we're followed up with BK mailers, internet leads, true credit scored leads, auto trigger leads, and our automotive call center. Believe it or not, direct mail is alive and well, but you have to be smart on how you go about doing it. After doing literally hundreds of thousands of pieces of direct mail, we found that a dealer's absolutely wasting their money unless they're targeting customers that they know their credit is something that falls into their lender's guidelines. So we don't do any direct mail that's not associated with a credit score. We allow our dealers to customize the credit score ranges based on the types of lenders they have available to them. So once we get a customer into the store for you, you'll absolutely be able to provide financing. We offer to consumers two quick and easy ways they can respond to our mail offers. The first is a toll-free number that rings into our state-of-the-art call center where we manage the calls, set the appointments, and if anybody doesn't show that we set an appointment for, we will do the follow-up calls and reappoint. We also offer a vanity website where the consumers can go and complete the online application, which instantly notifies our call center that customers completed an application. That triggers a phone call back immediately to these consumers, so we set an appointment at that time. Again, we make the phone calls, we set the appointments, and we do the follow-up on your no-shows. Bankruptcy mailers are a great source for increasing your sales while maintaining your low advertising cost. DealerLink has chosen to provide only Chapter 7 bankruptcies, and we also will recommend that you do them up to 90 days. In other words, you can choose any range up to 90 days of the discharge date. We found those to be the most effective. Also, just so you know, our mailing lists are updated every single day and not monthly or twice a month like everyone else. Please keep in mind also, as with all of our direct mail programs, that DealerLink actually takes the calls from the consumers. We set the appointments for you based on the schedule you provide, and we follow up on anyone who doesn't show for an appointment. Our BDC program is absolutely the best in the industry, and it will get results. Internet leads have been the backbone of our business since we opened our doors more than 11 years ago. DealerLink owns the largest network of consumer auto finance in the industry. Now we have more than 500 consumer auto finance sites, all ranked in the search engines. All the other companies combined in the business don't have a quarter of the presence that we do in the internet. In the 8 million leads we've generated in the last 11 years, we've got a 100% record of exclusivity. We've never had a lead go to more than one dealer in the history of the company. We generate the leads with our own proprietary methods and systems, and you'll see shortly that we dominate the major search engines. Just for an example, all the major search engines, the number one term in our industry is auto loans. We invite you to go to Google and check it out for yourself and see who you can find. We actually own 5 of the top 7 sites worldwide and 2 of the top 3. With DealerLink, there's never any notice required. Should you ever decide you want to do business with us anymore, you can quit on a moment's notice. I would never sign a contract myself that requires me to give a 30 or 60 or 90-day written notice once I've decided I don't want a company service any longer, and why would you? We never have any sign-up or monthly fees. One thing I would always ask the dealer to do is to go to Google and type in auto loans or car loans or bad credit auto loans or bad credit car loans and see if you can find the company's websites that's selling you leads. If you can't find them, how can the consumer? Here's a quick example of what I was telling you about. Go to Google and type in the word auto loans. You'll see at the top there's roughly 40 million websites that Google recognized for auto loans, and below you'll see Capital One, who's number 1. And below it, you'll see Nationwide Auto Lending and Autoloans.us, which are our company-owned websites. And again, we're number 2 and number 3, and below we also have 2 more spots out of the top 7 worldwide. Here you'll see just a sample of our websites that dominate the organic search across the internet. Go to Google and type in auto loans, and you'll find both nationwide auto lending and autoloans.us in the top 3. Go to Google and type in car loans. You'll find Capital Car Loans and Crest Car Loan again in the top 10. And if you can't find your company's websites to selling your leads, how do you think the consumers are going to find them? And where does that tell you the leads are coming from? With DealerLink, we generate the leads. We know where they're coming from. Some people are trying to market a trigger lead as a genuine guaranteed credit score lead, and it is to a certain extent, but it's not the same thing as a soft pull internet lead. These consumers have been out within the last 24 hours and to something like a bank, credit union, another car dealer, or even applied online. Anyone is capable of pulling their credit score in relation to buying a car will indicate that this is a trigger lead. All the other companies out there basically provide you with a box of direct mail and say, good luck, have at it, have a nice day, and basically you're on your own. Typical response rate on that type of thing is 2, and if you're really good, maybe up to as much as 3%. You're about to see that DealerLink offers a program that's totally different and state-of-the-art when it comes to automotive triggers. Trigger leads offer a great value for your dollar and potentially the biggest return on any advertising dollar that you're going to spend. However, there is a distinct difference between the programs on the market, so please be cautious and check out all the facts before you make your decision. Other programs, the data can be different ages. It can be up to 3 days old in some cases. There's no exclusivity. You're going to see on a typical day, if you get any phone numbers, they're going to be between 10 and 15%. They don't offer you any outbound calling services, and essentially, basically no service on the leads that you're buying. Most of them will provide you with a box of mail and say, good luck, have a nice day, and thank you very much. This is where the DealerLink Trigger Complete program comes in. It's a complete, absolute turnkey solution for the dealers. Our data is no more than 4 to 24 hours old. Like all of our lead programs, we guarantee 100% exclusivity. Just a typical day with us is 60 to 70% phone numbers. Part of our standard features on our program, we do the outbound calls. Rather than you have to worry about if your salespeople are making the calls or not, we take that off your worry list and we do it for you. So we make the outbound calls, we set the appointments based on the schedule you provide, and if someone doesn't show up, we're going to call them and keep calling them until we can get them back into your showroom. Again, you're going to find that the Trigger Complete program offered by DealerLink is absolutely one of the best values of your advertising dollar and offers tremendous return for your investment dollar. One of the biggest requests we've had from dealers over the last 2 years is the need to have someone make their sales calls for them because they really couldn't afford to go out and start up a new BDC call center. DealerLink is proud to announce that we've actually put into play and for more than a year now have actually been making sales calls and sales appointments for our dealers across the nation, and you're about to see what a state-of-the-art call center can do for you. DealerLink surveyed almost 500 dealers across the nation and to find out what was going on in their industry and where they were having the biggest issues, and by an overwhelming majority, what we found this #1 comment regarding what wasn't being done properly was the fact that their leads weren't being called. Well, we found out, and actually following up ourselves, that more than 49% of the leads of any kind, it doesn't matter what kind of lead, it might be a new car sales lead, a finance lead, whatever, but more than 49% of them weren't getting called at all. We provide a solution for our dealers across the country where we eliminate that worry and concern. We have a state-of-the-art call center located in Tampa, Florida, manned by bilingual appointment specialists. We also offer advanced recording for all calls. Every call we do, we transcribe instantly, and you'll be receiving instant notification in your email and fax appointment showing what the customer had to tell us. And what's really interesting about this, they provide a lot of information to us that would normally take you well into the meet and greet process to find out, so you're much better prepared for these customers when they come in. Things like, hey, I've got this type of trade, I've got this amount of money down, I'm looking for a monthly budget, around this number. And it's really important to know as well that if we make an appointment for you and they don't show for any reason, you simply return the leads to us and we will continue that call on that customer until we get them back in your showroom or they tell us to leave them alone. So it's not a one and done proposition. We're going to get these people in the showroom for you. We also provide lead follow-up services from our BDC center on any type of lead from any company. One of the important things about this is we also are able to detect which leads are invalid, would immediately notify you so you can make sure you get a proper lead credit from your company. So give us a call today regarding our lead programs as well as our BDC call services, and we won't disappoint you. Thank you for your time today in reviewing the various types of lead services we provide car dealers all over the country. Again, my name is Tim Parker. I'm President and CEO of the company, and I'd be glad to help you personally with anything that you need, any additional questions you have. I can be reached any day at 800-890-8850 or 704-544-9100. DealerLink stands behind everything that we do, and we guarantee results.